right, guys. So this is Welcome Wednesday, where basically it's like a fast start training for people who are newer to make sure that they're completely set up for success. So if you're watching this live, amazing. If you're watching the recording, that's great as well. But we're going to make sure that you have a complete game plan. You know exactly what you need to do on your first few steps. And first of all, I want to say congratulations and welcome to 𝒔𝒑 and VIP. 𝒔𝒑 is our company, and tens of thousands of people are joining 𝒔𝒑 every single month. VIP is our specific team in 𝒔𝒑. And I want to say welcome and congratulations because you are making that first decision to get started that can change everything financially for you. And it's not just financially, but really it's all areas. Having a good group of people around you, it's mindset, it's yes, we have investing, we have trading, we have everything. But with that being said, guys, let's dive into everything. I'm going to share with you guys a few tips when it comes to the mindset before anything else, just because 80% of your success is the psychology of success. And then we'll break down the actual physical steps. But when it comes to getting started, I'm going to give you the one, two, three, four, the four best tips, mindset wise, coming into this thing. So, number one is the three characteristics. I don't even know how to spell characteristics to success. Number two is the two biggest misconceptions when it comes to entrepreneurship. We're going to talk about treating this like a job, and then we're going to talk about show up no matter no matter how you feel. So these are the four best tips that I wish someone told me when I got started. Is number one, every single person that's built a significant part-time income here, a full-time income, a six-figure income. Yes, we've had people in our community create a seven-figure income. They had these three characteristics. Number one, they had desire. They knew exactly what they wanted. They had a burning desire to be successful. So I would ask you, why are you doing this? And who are you doing this for? It's easy to give up on yourself. It's impossible to give up on your friends, your family, your parents, your kids. But when you have a strong reason why you're doing this, once you get to the point where you say, hey, I'll find the way or make the way, then you pretty much guarantee your success. There's no such thing as a guarantee to success, but that would be the closest thing. Desire is number one. Number two is coachability. And a lot of people have ego and they don't want to learn or they feel like they can't learn. But if you come in and follow people who already have the results, follow the system, do what they do, you can get the exact same results as them every single time. But you have to be super, super coachable and follow directions. Number three is having a strong work ethic. No one's going to show up for you, no one's going to put in the work for you and for your family, right? So this is the three characteristics to success. Now, number two, the two biggest conceptions when it comes to entrepreneurship is number one, quick, and number two is easy. People want to get rich quick and people want it to be super, super easy. I wouldn't say it's easy to do this, but it is simple. You're going to have a system, you're going to have mentors, you're going to have guidance, you're going to have all the tools that you need to be successful, but you just have to follow the system. And when it comes to quick, this is a 2 to 4 year plan, meaning my mentor said, hey, Cruiser, it's going to take you 2 to 4 years of you being serious to become financially independent. And it took me 2 years to hit a six-figure level of me being super, super focused, locked in. And so I can guarantee you, you can do the same thing. You could do it faster if you are taking it more seriously than I did when I first got started. Number three is treat this business like a job. Treat this business like a job means having a schedule, knowing exactly when you're going to show up, and not just treating this like a hobby. If you treat it like a hobby, it'll pay you like a hobby. But the thing is it's hard to say treat this like a business if you've never had a business. You don't have a boss. You are your own boss, right? So the closest thing that you can compare it to is having a job, right? And then number four is show up no matter how you feel. You would never, You would never go to your job and say, "Oh man, I got discouraged, so I'm not going to show up today," right? In trading, in investing in this business, you're going to have challenges, you're going to have obstacles, and there's going to be days where you don't feel like showing up, but you have to remind yourself that this is that vehicle that's going to take you from where you are to where it is that you want to go. Whether that's an extra income, whether that's financial freedom, like we talked about, whatever your goal is, this is that vehicle that's going to help you get from where you are to where it is that you want to go up. So you want to show up no matter how you feel. So those are the four best tips when it comes to getting started. Now, let's talk about the your first few steps coming into VIP and 𝒔𝒑. So first things first is we have this mastermind portal here. Now, let me send you guys a link. If you guys are watching the recording, then I'm going to put this on YouTube and I'll put this in the bio of the video. However, I'm going to send it to you guys here in the chat right now. So basically, we have a text. I just sent it to you guys. And on this text, the very first link is going to give you access to our mastermind portal. This is our fast start guide and our fast start training essentially. So when you're brand new, the first thing you're going to do is go through the customer guide videos after you create a free account on that link that I just sent you guys. And it's going to show you which apps to download, how to use the 𝒔𝒑 Connect app, which live sessions to tune into, how to use our scanners. People are like, yo, how do I use the scanners? This is how you use the scanners. So many different videos to get set up when it comes to a fast start training. So that is this. We also have our affiliate guide as well, because you're going to learn, you're going to grow, you're going to get results. And our goal is to help you at least hit four no more so you could refer a few people and get it for free, and then obviously take it further than that and eventually impact more people and create more residual income. So we have the customer guide for trading, we have the affiliate guide here as well. This is the very first step, is for you to go through these videos. Everything that I'm going with you, everything that I'm going over with you guys today is pretty much in these videos anyways, but we're just hosting this call just to help you navigate the different platforms. But everything's all here. So there's so much value in here. It's not even funny. Make sure you go through this ASAP. This is going to be step number 1. Now, besides that, what we're going to do is one of the videos on here is how to set up a broker. So you need a broker. A broker is like your trading account, which is basically like, imagine it's like your bank account, but for trading. It's where you go to deposit and withdraw. Not only do you need a broker, but you need a trading platform. A trading platform, for example, we have TradeLocker. I'm actually going to be using MetaTrader 5 as my example today. You could use either. Ask whoever invited you to this call what they're using, but they both work. They're both the same. It's just slight differences. But yeah, you need a broker and you need a trading platform, and then you link them together and you can start trading. You're going to start trading on a demo account first. Once you're consistently profitable on a demo account, then we'll switch you to a live account with a little bit of money, maybe a couple $100, maybe less, maybe a little bit more. And then once you're consistently profitable on a live account with a little bit of money, then obviously the more money you have to trade with, the better. It's just a game of percentages. So I'm going to show you guys how simple it is to set up a demo account in literally like 2 seconds. So I'm on my phone, and on here, guys, I have MetaTrader on here. You could use whatever broker that you want. I'm personally using Next Trade Wave. So yeah, this is what it looks like, guys. You'll go over to the settings, new account, Next Trade Wave, demo account, fill out this information. You could put 1 to 500 leverage. That just means you could take bigger trade sizes. And the deposit, the minimum is 3,000. So you have 3,000 fake dollars for you to trade with. You would hit accept and then register. And then I'm not going to do that because I already have one on here. But then you can go to the chart. It'll take you to quotes. So you'll have all the different currencies that you could trade here. You have the chart, so you could look at the charts. You have the trade if you want to place a trade here in the middle with the balance on here. And I'm going to show you guys how to place a trade here in a minute. Um, yeah, we'll come back to placing a trade on here, but I just wanted to make sure that you guys have this. So let's say you want to place a trade on GBP USD. You would come here, you would click trade. You need your stop loss and you need your take profit and you need your lot size. Don't worry what this means right now. You're going to figure out what this all means later when you go through the Academy basic videos, but your lot size is basically your trade size. Your stop loss is your safety net in case the trade goes the wrong way. And then your take profit is your target, where you see the market going. And then you'll hit sell or buy, depending on if you think the market's going to go up, you hit buy. If you think the market's going to go down, then you will hit sell. So we're going to come back to MetaTrader here in a minute. I just wanted to show you it real quick. Now, the main website where everything takes place, this is just our fast start training, guys, website, the mastermind portal. The main website where everything actually happens is on 𝒔𝒓𝒐𝒌𝒆𝒓.com. This is the main website where everything happens. Once you log in, we have a 4-step system to success. Number one is going through the Academy basics. So you'll click on foreign exchange or crypto or whatever it is that you're focused on, or both. And you'll go through the Academy basic videos, the beginner modules, intermediate and advanced. This is like trading terminology, essentially. Once you go through the Academy basics, which is step number one, step number two is to tune into the live sessions. Ask whoever invited you which live sessions to tune into, which live sessions they're seeing the most success with. But the live trading and live training is definitely one of the best parts about what we do. You have people that have the results that you want, that are literally taking trade or telling you which trades to get into, and you can copy them. And if they make 1%, 5%, 10%, so do you. And they're also doing live training. They're explaining why they're doing what they're doing so you can become self-sufficient within the markets. So I really like Jay Bonham. I really like 𝒔𝒐𝒌𝒆𝒓. John Oliver, we've been watching a lot of as well. He has a strategy called Sniper Pro. If you're into smart money concepts, Patrick Ross and Jose Moreno are amazing. Also Manny Quinones. And there's so many people. But at the end of the day, each educator literally has all their live sessions of when they're going live. And when they're live, you would just click on the educator and they would be trading live right here in front of you. You have a chat box as well, so you can ask questions. They'll answer all your questions. And typically, you would be able to, right here, there's recorded sessions, so you can go back and watch the recordings. Each educator has a course on their specific strategy because people trade differently. They have different things that they're looking for in the market. So there's not one right way to trade. There's different profitable ways. And so that is the live sessions. Obviously, he's not live right now, but if you didn't do anything and the only thing you did was hop on these live sessions an hour a day, that would be enough for you to learn and grow and get amazing results. Now, on top of that, guys, let's look at crypto here really quick too. When it comes to crypto for trading, I would definitely recommend Nick Gomez. For building a portfolio, I definitely recommend Curtis Cobain, but all these educators are amazing for live education for crypto as well. So let's rewind. So number one, Academy Basics. Number two, live trading sessions. Number three, the third step is copy trading. Where are you going to copy trades from? You're going to copy trades from either our scanners. So we have different AI scanners. So we have one, two, three, we have 6 different scanners right now. There's a different scanner for each strategy, and these scanners scan the market for certain patterns. Trading is mostly technical analysis, which is a fancy word for patterns. And you're able to take advantage of that and be able to profit. So here's an example, guys. Example would be, you see right here, it says long on Bitcoin. That means it's a potential buy. So my favorite scanner is Trendwave. Trendwave called a buy on Bitcoin at 104,000 a coin. And you could see it gave you the entry, and then you would have just copied your stop loss, which is your invalidation, and then your exits, whichever target that you want to go for. There's something I would just go for exit 1 or 2 if you're brand new, just because it's easier to handle. Just take one trade. Eventually, there's something called twin trading where you could take multiple of the same trades so that you can have a short-term target and a long-term target, but just to keep it super simple, just use one of the either exit one or exit two. And so yeah, you have your entry where you're getting in, your stop loss, your safety net in case the trade goes the wrong way, and then your target. And you copy those numbers. Like I said, you go over to MetaTrader, you click on the currency that you're trading, you click trade, and then you change your lot size. So your lot size, let's say you're doing a zero point 0.1 lot size. That's about $1 per point. I'm just using that as a hypothetical example for those of you who are new. Maybe that's an average trade size, but when you're new, you're probably going to take smaller trade size. When you've been in the game for longer, you're going to probably take bigger trade sizes. But $1 per pip, it's just simple to understand because each time the market moves up 1 pip, then you're essentially making $1. So pips equals points. So for example, let's say that just from this first entry and then it hit exit one over here, just from here to here is 2,400 pips. So if you're doing $1 per pip, I mean, that's pretty crazy. With crypto, it's a little bit different. I think that from here to here, even though that's 2,400 pips, I think that's $240 on crypto. So it's a little bit different. But it's very, very simple, guys. This is where you're going to copy trades from. You can use the scanner, and there's in-depth videos on how to actually use these scanners on here, how to use the 𝒔𝒑 scanners website, or on the mastermind portal that I was showing you guys earlier. But regardless, you could look up anything. So my favorite currency, technically it's a commodity to trade, is gold. Check this out. It called to buy on gold. We're on the 1 hour chart, so each one of these candles is 1 hour. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours ago. 6 hours ago on gold, they called a buy. All we would have done is went over to gold. If we would have changed our lot size to 0.1, that's $1 per pip, then you would have your stop loss right here, and then your targets. It already hit target one for 200 pips. If you did $1 per pip and you caught 200 pips, you would have made $200 just from copying and pasting. I know that sounds crazy, right? But that's just how it works. And copy trading is the simplest way to get results initially. And if you want to learn how to actually trade amazing, we have the live sessions. That's going to take time for you to learn how to actually trade. I had one of my new students text me the other day and they're like, bro, I'm making money and I don't even really know how I'm doing it yet. And I'm like, don't worry, bro, you're going to figure it out. It'll all make sense here soon. But copy trading through the um, through the scanner is one thing. And there's trades that happen on here a couple times a day, maybe once a day. It just really depends. Sometimes less, sometimes more. On top of that, you can copy trades from the 𝒔𝒑 Connect app. So make sure you have the 𝒔𝒑 Connect app. Go to the App Store really quick, download it. Now, let me just show you guys the 𝒔𝒑 Connect app so you guys can see what I mean. So this is AI that I just showed you. What I'm about to show you is not AI. What I'm about to show you is our top 5 traders sending their trades. So for example, we have our top 5 traders out of tens of thousands of people that are in 𝒔𝒑 sending their trades. If you click this little middle icon right here, you'll see premium crypto ideas and premium FX ideas. And when you'll get notifications sent to your phone on average, let's say 1 trade a day, sometimes less, sometimes more. And what happens is you'll get trade alerts and they're going to literally tell you, these are just updates. So they're giving you the play-by-play. They're telling you, hey, close your trade early, or hey, the target was hit, or hey, your stop loss was whatever. But this is generally what a trade would look like right here. They'll tell you, hey, you're going to look at XAUUSD, which is gold in this case, buy limit, point of interest is entry, invalidation is your stop loss, and then exit one. Just use exit one. That's your target. You copy those numbers to MetaTrader or TradeLocker, and then boom, you could potentially profit. Obviously, you're going to have good days and bad days. But the reality is that every 90 days, our educators are audited to make sure that they're consistently profitable, to make sure that you and I are consistently profitable as well. So I should mention this. There's 2 types of trades. There's market execution. If you see market execution, that means you're getting in right then and right there. You might see a buy limit. For example, this says XAU USD buy limit. A limit is like a trade for the future. So it's like, imagine you want to get in for a buy, but at a lower price. And so you're setting that price. So as soon as price hits that level, then it'll activate you into a buy later. So you're waiting for it to hit a certain level, essentially. But yeah, you're going to start copying trades from the scanners around your job, around whatever it is that you have going on, and copying trades from the 𝒔𝒑𝒑 Connect app and start getting results. Guess how fast? Today, tomorrow. Like you can start copying trades within your first 24 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours max, even if you don't understand everything completely, just because it takes a little bit of time to figure it out, you'll get it very, very quick. You can start copying these trades. And if you need a little bit of help, no worries. Ask whoever invited you. When you get a notification for a new trade, say, hey, how do I actually input this so we can help you and copy and paste your first few trades if you need a little bit of help. So Academy Basics, number one, live sessions, number two, copy trading, number three. Number four is plugging into the community. When I say plugging into the community, what I mean is we have chats. So for example, this is one of our main chats. This is the call that we're on right now. We drop our calls on here every day at 6 p.m. We do a training, 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern. Sometimes it's a training. It's a trading training. It might be a mindset training. This is a new members training. We have an affiliate training every single Friday. Every Sunday, our vision call at 6 p.m. is the most important call of the week. We give out the schedule for the whole week, but we do that every day except for Saturdays. And then at 7 a.m. Pacific time, 10 a.m. Eastern, we usually hop on a live session together on Zoom as well. But you could see people sharing results, our community meeting up in person, people sharing charts, people asking questions, people sharing personal development, and all this just within our community chat. The person who's plugged into the chats the most and the person who's communicating the most wins. But if you're just trying to do this by yourself and you're not really communicating in the chats and you're isolating yourself, then you're missing out on a huge part of what it is that we do, which is the community. So we have chats, we have calls, we have events as well. And let me show you guys our next big event. So we have a massive, massive event happening. Thought I'd be able to easily find it in here. Here it is. Let me drop the tickets for you guys here too. We have a massive event happening in a week and a half in Los Angeles, California. We're going to be flying out and we have people, for example, like Chris Katanos, who have made multiple six figures at 25 years old. He's making $50,000 a month, believe it or not. And he's going to be there in person. I'm going to be there in person. We have a lot of people that are going to be there in person, and we're going to be doing live education in person and teaching people this stuff in person. So we have events going on all the time. Everything's online, but there's something that is magical about the events that happen in person when you get to learn in person, guys. So let me make sure I got all that. Yeah. So guys, with that being said, I want to open it up to any questions. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and drop them in the chat. Any questions at all? But yeah, Academy Basics, go through the videos, hop on the live sessions about an hour a day, start copying trades, plug into the community, the chats, the calls, and the events. If you do those four things, you follow the system, you're going to get results every single time. So one thing I will mention as well, if you're brand new, send a picture to whoever it is that got you started so that we can make you a welcome flyer. We make a welcome flyer for every new member. And I mean, that's it. If there's no questions, let me check the chat box. I think we're good. I'm going to recap everything in 30 seconds. So we talked about the mindset and the psychology and the 4 tips I gave you. Then we talked about going through the Fast Start training website. You want to do that immediately, like first 24 hours, like first couple of hours. And then we talked about setting up a broker and a demo account. When you want to create a live account, ask whoever helped you get started on how to set up a live account. It's very, very simple. And we talked about the 𝒔𝒑𝒑 website, Academy Basics, live sessions, copy trading, the and then plugging into the community, the chats, calls, and the events. We talked about our next event in LA. So I believe that is it. Communication is very, very key your first 30 days. Meaning, when you're new, you're gonna have questions, and there's no question that's a dumb question. So just make sure that you are communicating with whoever got you started, because let us know what's working. Let us know what's not working. We want to make sure that you're completely set up for success, and we're here for you. If you take one step towards your success, we'll take two steps to make sure you succeed. Meaning, if you're actually taking this serious, you're actually trying, you're actually putting in the work, we'll do everything humanly possible to make sure that you win. Someone asked me the other day, hey, what's the success rate of this? And I said, truth be told, most people who trade fail. But the people who follow the system have success 100% of the time. Most people who go to the gym end up quitting the gym. But for the people who go to the gym, and you're going to have a personal trainer, you're going to have the diet, you're going to have the workouts, you're going to have everything. And if you do it, what's going to be your success rate? Your success rate is going to be 100%. So with that being said, guys, again, congratulations on getting started. Welcome to the family. And I'm going to upload this to YouTube as well, so we can use this for the future. All right. So let's have an amazing rest of our week. And I will see you guys in LA here in about a week. This is going to be one of the biggest, best events of the year. If you're watching this video and it's after LA, then again, we usually have one or two huge conventions a year. Those are like the biggest, best, most important events. And then depending on what city you live in, so for example, I'm in Seattle. We also have people in Portland, Oregon. We have people in all over California. We have people all over Arizona, New York, Kansas City, Florida, just to name a few places off the top of my head. We have monthly events going on in these different marketplaces, and also even out here in Seattle, we have weekly meetups as well. So it just depends on where you're at. And if you're in an area that's doesn't have anything set up, amazing. You know, I didn't have anybody in Seattle when I first got started, and I had to be that person to grow the community out here. Which, by the way, once you're absolutely, once you're getting results, at that point in time, our goal is going to be to go through the affiliate guide on the Mighty portal so that you can actually see how to go out there and at least get your 4 no more, refer a couple people and waive your subscription, or take it to a whole nother level and create residual income as well. So that's it, guys. Y'all have an amazing rest of your guys' day. I will see y'all soon. Bye for now.